Hey guys, just a little quick all hands on deck. I've tried to do this on my phone and it just won't let me load to X. So I've come on here. I wanted to have a really quick chat about this Citizen Vigilante movie. A few things I want to highlight that I'm not sure people are aware of. One, why is this video coming out now? Why is Elon Musk promoting it? Because it's got a very, very heavy anti-Muslim position. I'm not judging, but I'm just noticing that that is the case. Secondly, why was the distribution company a Zionist company? That's very interesting because who wants you to hate the Muslims more than the Zionists? Literally no one. Thirdly, they cast Army Hammer as the vigilante, and this disturbs me. I almost didn't watch it because of this. It disturbs me because Hammer is a self-professed cannibal. He gets sexual gratification from cutting off parts of women's bodies. And I'd suggest that was pretty disgusting. And so, why have they cast this man in this role when he is a proven and self-professed perpetrator who has been incredibly violent and enjoys being incredibly violent towards women? Very, very bizarre. Strikes me as very bizarre. So have that on your radar and always remember there's an agenda with these things. There's always an agenda with these things. And a lot of you will automatically be going, all right, who's financially benefiting here or who's benefiting in a societal respect and what message is coming over? Why and why now? And we need to be asking these questions. And something else that I wanted to raise was the fact that what it did do was raise some very moral questions about what do we do actually when there are very physical, violent, aggressive, satanic almost attacks against our people and the justice system fails us, and I include the police, the judiciary system and the government as well as the whole establishment within that. What do we do? What are our rights? Are we okay to respond? And I'd say yes, we have to, but it's how we respond. They want us reactive. They want us angry and frustrated and ready to blow. We know, those of us who've been at this for a long time, and I think that's most of you know, that's where they want to take this. That's what we can see happening. But we actually do need to do something. We do need to respond. And I would suggest our European brothers and sisters join us in taking some action. Now, one of the first things I think is a sensible position is actually where we know there's a high migrant numbers, or certainly illegal immigrants and groups from this particular Pakistani region. I would suggest we have men patrolling the streets and they take it in turns to protect others that are out there. I think we need men patrolling the streets now. And I think we need men on the beaches. I saw a video, and I can't remember if it was France or Spain, and I think it was this week, but actually there were some native gents on the beach when one of these migrant boats turned up, and they literally frog marched them back down the beach and got them back on the boats. And they're like, on your way, mate. And what goes from there, whilst I don't want to see anyone hurt, my gut instinct is to protect my people from illegal invaders. So I think we need to be thinking about doing something like that. I also think that actually we need to resort to something like my plan. And if you've got a better one, tell me. I'm not married to it, but to my plan, which is to shut them down. Shut them fucking down. Stop them functioning. We effectively hold them to ransom and tell them what we want. And the what comes after isn't actually as difficult as people think. They're like thinking that we're lost. No, there's groups of us who've been working for years and years and years on roadmaps and plans onto what comes next, because that's always my question. And you ask anyone who's worked with me closely, what comes next? That's what I want to know. And so a load of us have put roadmaps together as to how we get on. And if you think about it, when we're in recess through the summer, it's really a skeleton crew ticking things over. Well, that can carry on. And we get rid of all the rest of them, boot them out, get them out of office, and make sure that we're in a position to protect our own people, because they sure as heck aren't doing it. And I'd suggest we do that soon. And I'd really like to hear your feedback on actually, should we really be thinking about getting on with this now? Because it's not getting any better. And the longer they're allowed to stoke those flames, the more likely there is that there will be a violent reaction from people of the UK. And I understand the sentiment. Please don't think for a minute I'm being holier than thou, and I don't have certain urges on odd occasions. But actually, we need to be logical and we need to be wise about this. We know they want a violent and aggressive response. So let's not give them that. If they want to get violent and aggressive with us, then we'll do what we have to do to protect ourselves. And I would put a message out to the government here and the establishment and to that across Europe, which is we are coming. The people are coming, but we're not going to play your games. We're not going to do it your way. We're going to do it our fucking way. And our fucking way means that you guys are out and you're out on your ear and you're going to be really, really, really lucky if you don't spend the rest of your life in prison. I think many of you will. It's going to happen. There's nothing you can do to stop it. You've poked the bear enough. We are going to respond, but we're going to respond our way. So you can go fuck yourselves. If you think for a minute we're going to roll over and let you just kick the shit out of us, we're not going to do that. And we're certainly not going to give you reason to pull out the water cannons, to pull out the guns, to pull out whatever it is, bring your little UN buddies over. We're not going to give you reason to do that. You choose to do that, that's on you, but we will not give you reason to do that. We're just going to remove you from office. We're going to remove you from position and we're going to stop you functioning because you are trying to kill us. So good luck with that. So anyway, I want to put that out there. Please do let me know your thoughts. It's really just a quick one. Be mindful of these things like this Citizen Vigilante. They're picking the moment. They know the temperature's rising. They know that people are getting irritable and fed up. And some people will snap, for want of a better word, and will become violent and aggressive. And they will take this as motivation. What you saw, I dread. It's been done on purpose for a reason, and it's up to us to figure out what that reason is. Do we take the good from it, which is actually, okay, yes, white people, you do need to stand up and you do need to say no and you do need to protect your own people? Or do we take the side of it, which is like, right, vigilantes, grab your weapons, let's get out and start murdering people? No, no, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. But we are going to fucking shut them down and we are going to remove them from position and we are going to take back our country. Anyway, let me know below. God bless. Have a great week and I'll speak to you soon.